Okay, imagine this. Your future self appears right in front of you. And she looks amazing. She looks so beautiful. She is empowered. She's a queen. What would she say to you? What do you, as your present self, need to do right now so that you can become her? This is the question of today's video. Do you feel stuck right now? Stuck in life, stuck in a job, stuck in a relationship, stuck in who you are? Maybe you feel even bored about your life, or you feel just so tired of it all and nothing is moving forward. Or you may just be waiting for the perfect moment to finally begin. This sucks, right? We don't want to stay here forever, and we've all been there. And I want to help you get out of it and overcome this feeling and truthfully step into your next version, because this is what you deserve. Whenever we feel like nothing is moving forward in our life, there is most probably a good reason for it. Because we have been doing things that we are not meant to be doing, because we have been doing things that are not in our highest good from a soul perspective, or even more likely, we are stuck in our comfort zone. And sometimes it can be really hard to get out of this comfort zone. But getting unstuck and getting out of your comfort zone is a key element whenever you want to move forward in your life. And when you think of becoming her, the woman of your dreams, your inner goddess self, whenever you don't feel like you will ever be able to become her, this is the exact moment when you need to take action, when you have to make the decision to become this version of yourself. Because here is a big secret. You are already this version of yourself that you want to become. She is already inside of you. You don't need to become someone else. In fact, you need to become more of yourself than ever. On a soul level, you incarnated on this planet to become her, to step into your power, to do what you're meant to be doing on this planet. And I want you to realize that now is the time to start walking this path. Now is the time to make the decision to finally step into this new version of you. And like I said, she is not someone else. She is already you. But you may need to awaken this beautiful side within yourself, to awaken the passion, to awaken the energy that is lingering inside of you, sleeping deeply. And then you will see how drastically your life will start to change and shift. And I came prepared with a list of things that you can start doing today to become her. So number one, the very first step on your journey of becoming the woman of your dreams always is to get crystal clear on who she is. I mean, let's get back to the beginning for a second. Tune into who this woman is that you want to become. What does she do on a daily basis? What are her habits? How does she look like? What skills does she have? How does she act and speak and move? What does she believe in? What are her values? What are her boundaries? What is her thinking like? Visualize the daily life of your future self and visualize every single step that she takes. Feel into her and start acting like her already today. Actually, I've created a guided meditation for you so that you can actually feel into your future self, and I'm going to link it below. This leads me to my next point, shifting your identity. First, we need to get a clear vision on who this next version of ourselves is. This is something that we actually can do with the mind, but then we need to translate it into the body. And this is where the identity shift happens. We actually become her. You cannot just dream or think yourself into embodiment. Embodiment means being in the body and doing things with your body, through your body, so that you can really become it. One more thing that I want you to think about is that we are working with divine feminine principles here. When we are not in balance or too stuck in masculine energy, we tend to chase things. But often, whenever this is the case, we forget to embody. Sometimes we tend to use our minds too much and overthink things and try to think ourselves into this next version. But we want to work with the feminine principle of becoming, of resting into her, like softening. Because the feminine energy is all about flow and ease and creation. So even if you want to become this next version of yourself so badly, I encourage you to stay soft, to approach things with ease, and to not limit yourself to the mind. I want you to show up and act like this new version of yourself. And with every identity shift, and I promise you that, you will have to cross thresholds. You will have to step out of your comfort zone, because otherwise you cannot become the next version of yourself. Growth cannot happen within your comfort zone. You will just stay probably comfortable. Leaving your comfort zone is a massive first step that you need to make. Anything that stretches you will help you grow. Number 3 on my list on how to become the woman of your dreams is to embody your magnetism. It's about embodying your divine feminine energy. Feminine energy is magnetic by nature. And the more you tune into your divine feminine energy, the more magnetic you will become and the more radiant you will become. So one of my most favorite tools to really embody yourself and to become more magnetic is self-care. This may sound so simple, but self-care is truly a key element in finding your magnetism. Take care of your physical body, which is your temple. Take care of your mind. Take care of your emotional well-being. And take care of your spiritual well-being. Number 4 on my list is to raise your standards. The woman of your dreams isn't just someone you randomly become. It also has a lot to do with the standards that you set, with the boundaries that you set, with the values that you have. And sometimes we need to reevaluate, because the values that we have today may not be the values that we may have tomorrow. And vice versa, if you take a look at your past self, she also had some values that you may not agree with today anymore. First of all, get really clear on what your current values are. And then I want you to take a look at your entire life and every single aspect of it and reevaluate and check in if all of your values align with everything that's currently going on in your life. If not, you may need to change things. You may need to let go of habits, people, environments, circumstances, whatever is necessary for you to step into your next version. This is the only way how you can evolve and grow. Remember, comfort zone, no growth can happen within that. We need to step out of it. Raising your standard can also look something like this, like taking a look at your entire wardrobe, taking a look at your home, and take a look at every single thing and reevaluate, is this something that my future self would wear? Is this an environment that my future self would thrive in? And if not, start changing things. Elevate your wardrobe, your environment, your space, and even your mind to match and reflect her energy. And I'm not saying that now you need to spend a lot of money on a new wardrobe or new furniture. What I'm saying is start by decluttering. Let go of all of these things that don't align with your next version. You may also need to learn how to say no to things, because now that you have set new and higher standards for yourself, some of these old things may not match anymore. Let go of your outdated mindset or of draining people or anything that just weighs you down. You really don't need your low value habits where you're going next. And I really mean it. Like, once you made the decision with your entire body, like this full body yes, that you want to become her, there is no going back. Number 5 on my list on how to become the woman of your dreams is to cultivate self-confidence. Usually, we aren't born self-confident. But the good news is, self-confidence can be learned. It is a skill just like any other skill. The more you practice it, the more you will be able to master it. And self-confidence always starts with trusting in yourself, trusting in your inner voice, trusting in who you are, trusting in what you are able to do, trusting your intuition. and trusting in your divine guidance. I will probably have to make an entire video about how to become more confident, but for now, I want you to tune into your skills that you already have and practice them to enhance them. And also, it all comes back to how much you know yourself. The more you know yourself, the closer you will get to your own truth, and the more you will also be able to act from this place of truth, and not from a place of pretending to be someone that you're not. Wearing a mask is not being confident. Being yourself and owning your light, that is true confidence. So if you don't feel confident right now, I want you to start working on your self-worth and really get to know yourself and your skills and your talents and realize what you're good at. And also another thing that you need to do is get comfortable being seen, like showing the real you to the world. Becoming the woman of your dreams is actually expressing the real you. So you need to practice letting yourself be seen by others. So I dare you to own your voice, to take up space, and to let yourself shine. Stop apologizing for who you are. Stop apologizing for your presence. Stop saying, I'm sorry all the time. Like, just be who you are. This is exactly how you start cultivating this inner confidence that you need when you want to become the woman of your dreams. Start embodying the energy of a woman who really knows how powerful she is, even if others don't believe in her yet, because as long as you believe in yourself, we're good. So, if everything that I just talked about sounded like a lot to you, I want you to remember, you don't need to become someone else. You just need to become more of yourself. So who are you? This boldest, most amazing, most beautiful version of yourself is already within you. It's time to awaken her, and the first step is to get a clear vision on who she is. And then you start acting and embodying her already today. You let this version of yourself become your identity because she is you. And this will be a lot easier the more you care for yourself and embody your divine feminine energy. Treat your body like a sacred temple. Remember to reevaluate your values, your boundaries, and to set new and higher standards for yourself. And while you are doing all of that, start working on your self-confidence and start working on letting yourself be seen. Trust in your abilities, in your skills, in your talents, in who you are, and you will soon fully step into this next version of yourself that you want to become. So I hope that today's video was inspiring to you. Let me know in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and talk to you very soon again.